Sathyabama Institute of Science and Technology.
Hello everyone, I am R.S. Amshavalli, Assistant Professor from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Sathyabama Institute of Science and Technology. In this session, we will be dealing with Bresenhams line drawing algorithm. So these are the algorithms, these are the step-by-step process we have to follow in Bresenhams line drawing algorithm. So the very first step is, so actually the line drawing algorithm, the main intention of the line drawing algorithm is to find the intermediate points if we are given with the two endpoints. So we have two endpoints, so starting point and the endpoint we'll be having. So our intention is to find the intermediate points. So here the very first step is to find dx and dy. So dx we can find it by xb minus xa, and for dy it's yb minus ya. So we have two endpoints, so which is the first coordinate can be given as xa comma ya, and the second coordinates can be regarded as xb comma yb. So the next step is to find the p-value, which is the decision parameter. Here this is the formula, p is equal to 2 into dy minus dx. For the very first time we will be using this formula to get the decision parameter. And the next step is, we want to make, we will be given with two coordinates. We want to fix the smallest coordinate as the starting endpoint. So for that we will be comparing the x value of the two coordinates. Whichever value is smaller, we will make that as the initial starting endpoint. And step 4, we will be getting p-value. Irrespective of p-value, whatever may be the value, our x value will be keep on increasing by the interval of 1. So always the x value is equal to x plus 1 irrespective of p-value. But based on p-value, y value will get changed. If the p is less than 0, which is negative, the y value will be same. But the next p-value has to be computed with this formula. P is equal to p plus 2 dy. Whereas p is greater than 0, which means positive, the y value should be added with 1. To the earlier y value, we will be adding 1. And the next p value should be computed as p is equal to p plus 2 into dy minus dx. So this is the algorithm, and now we will move to the problem. So here we have given with two endpoints, 20, 10 and 30, 18. So these are the two endpoints. Now by using Bresenhams line drawing algorithm, we want to find the intermediate points. So as per our algorithm, the very first step is to find dx and dy. So we have two endpoints, 20, 10 and 30, 18. So we will make it as xa, ya and xb, yb. So we will substitute the formulas over here, and the dx value is 30 minus 20, which is 10, and dy value is 18. So now we have got the dx and dy value. So the next step is, we want to fix the smallest coordinate. So as per our endpoints, so 20, 10, which is 20 value is lesser than 30. So we will be comparing the x value and we will be fixing the initial value. So 20, 10 will be the starting point. So x, y is equal to xa, ya, and x and y end, which means the final endpoint is xb, yb as per the given numbers. So for the very first time, we will be using the formula to get the decision parameter is p is equal to 2 into dy minus dx. So 2 into dy, which is 18 minus 10, we have got it as 6. So the first parameter of decision parameter value is 6. So now we will compute the tabular column. So we have x and y value, which is the very first value, which is 20 and 10, and p value is 6, we have computed earlier. So 20, 10 is what the first endpoint, and then, so since p value is positive, so as per our algorithm, if p value is positive, we will be adding 1 with y, and x value always we will be adding 1 with x value to get the next x value. So now 20 plus 1, which is equal to 21, and 10 plus 1, which is 11. So since our p value is positive, we will be having this formula. As earlier p value is positive, use this formula to compute the next p value. So p is equal to p plus 2 into dy minus dx. So now we will be substituting all the values over here. Our earlier p value is 6. So 6 plus 2 into 8 minus 10. So finally we are getting the value as 2. So now the next immediate point is 21, 11. Now we have the earlier p value as 2. Since the p value is positive, we are going to add 1 with x to get the next x value, and we are going to add 1 with y to get the next y value. So 21 plus 1 is equal to 22, 11 plus 1 is equal to 12. And again, since the earlier p value is positive, we will be using the same formula to get the next p value. So we are substituting the same formula. P is equal to, now the p value is 2. 2 plus 2 into 8 minus 10, now the value is minus 2. So the next point is 22, 12, which is given there. Now the p-value is negative. If the p-value is negative, as per our algorithm, x value will be added with 1 and y value will be same. So here it is given. So x value will be added with 1 to the earlier x value, and this is the p-value. So as the earlier p-value is negative, now we will be using the other formula to get the next decision parameter. So now the formula is p is equal to p plus 2 dy. So the earlier p-value is minus 2, so that has been substituted here. So minus 2 plus 2 into 8, which is dy value. So we have got the p-value as 14. So now the next coordinate is 23, 12. So again, so our earlier p-value is positive, which is 14. So based on that, our algorithm says that one should be added with x value and one should be added with y value. So we are doing that, and we are and we have the positive p value earlier. So we'll be using the positive p value formula over here. So we have substituted all the values, and the p value derived is 10. So the coordinate here we have got is 24, 13. So again it is positive. So we will be adding 1 with x and 1 with y as well. So 24 plus 1, 13 plus 1, and we have the same formula to get the next p value. So we will be substituting the earlier p value, which is 10. So 10 plus 2 into minus 2. So we are getting it as 6. So now the coordinate is 25, 14. Again, since the earlier p value is, which is 6, and it is positive, we will be adding 1 to both x and y. So 25 plus 1, 14 plus 1. So now same formula with the earlier p value, which is 6, will be substituted over here. Now the p value is 2. So this coordinate has been given there. So and p value is positive. Again, 1 will be added to x and 1 will be added to y, and we will be using the same formula since earlier p value is positive and the value we got is minus 2. So the coordinates are 27, 16. And now the earlier p value is negative. So if the case is negative, we will be adding 1 with x and we will be having the same y value. So 27 plus 1 is equal to 28, and we will be having the same x y value, which is 16 as it is. And we will be using this particular formula to compute the next parameter. So p is equal to minus 2, which is the earlier p value, plus 2 into 8, and the value we have got is 14. And the coordinate here is 28, 16. So and then so earlier p value is positive, which is 14. So again, adding 1 with both x and y, and we will be using this particular formula to get the p value. We will be substituting the earlier p value, which is 14, and we are getting it as 10. So the coordinate we have got it as 29, 17. And finally, since the earlier p value is 10, we will be adding 1 with both x and y, and the value we have got is 30, 18, which is the other endpoint as per the given question. So when we are about to reach the other endpoint, we can stop our iteration over here. So now this is 20, 10 is what the given starting point, and 30, 18 is what the given endpoint as per the question, and these are the intermediate points we have found with the help of Bresenhams line drawing algorithm. And this is how the plotting looks like. So we can get the straight line, and the positive side of Bresenhams line drawing algorithm is we can deal with only the integer numbers. So whereas in DDA line drawing algorithm, we'll be dealing with some floating numbers, whereas in Bresenhams, we can deal with integer numbers and we'll get the straight line, and the accuracy is better than the DDA line drawing algorithm. Thank you.